Welcome, guys, to this new episode of our South America trip. This video is going to be very exciting as we are going to change our country. We are traveling from Argentina to Chile, and that too, you have noticed that we are traveling by bus. So, this is the first time that we are going to cross uh, international border by bus. So we are traveling by bus, first time for a long distance journey. That too from Ushuaia in Argentina to Punta Arenas in Chile, because simply the flights were not available, and we were told that even land border crossing there could be issue at the time of immigration. We were to reach our destination Punta Arenas in about 12 hours, and the morning journey was pleasant. We were staying close to the Atlantic Ocean, and scenery suddenly changed. No more trees were there, no more snow-capped mountains were there. It's only grassland where some animals were grazing. Meanwhile, the scenery was really breathtaking on the way, and we were able to see a lot of wildlife of the region. There were some alpacas or llama, as they are called in this region. Mainly, these are the animals that are sighted on the way to Chile. So we are at the border of Argentina and Chile, and first time in life that we are passing border through this bus journey. So we have come to the Argentinian side. So now they will be putting exit stamp on our passport, Argentina side. We are just parallel to this Atlantic Ocean here. We are told to get down from bus, and this is the clearer picture of the sun here. Atlantic Ocean is there, Atlantic properly. This is the, as I told you, Argentina side passport control. Since we are exiting, there is hardly any formality. They just stamp it and let you go. So we have to show our passport. That's all. This is the bus that we are traveling by. It's okay, not much comfortable. There is a little lack of space. Otherwise, it's okay. So passengers just got down, went to the border control, got their passport stamp. They are just coming back. So only 5 minutes formality here. Let's see what happens in the Chile. That's Chilean side of border control. We are just waiting in the bus for our turn to go through the formality. Immigration formality. So this is the gate. We are still in the bus. Immigration was very easy. They did not ask any questions. Only thing is they saw our US visa, nothing else. And they just checked the bag that we are not taking any fruits and vegetables, etc. are officially in Chile. So, guys, this is interesting. Now we are going to cross this Magellan's Channel by a ferry. So, our bus will be going into the ferry and will cross the channel by ferry and will be taken on the other side. We are already in the Chile, and this is southern part of the Chile, just bordering the Argentina. So, Magellan's Channel is 570-kilometer long and is a principal navigation route in South America. So it was invented by Ferdinand Magellan, and that's why Magellan's Channel. And it connects Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, and that's why it had a big importance in the days when Panama Channel was not there. We arrived at the ferry terminal or jetty, and the weather was very cold and it was extremely windy, and we had some waiting time. So we were just in queue, lined up to board the ferry and waiting for the ferry to arrive and take us. After waiting for around 45 minutes to an hour, the ferry did arrive, and it just anchored at the jetty. And as can be seen in the clip, the vehicles on board the ferry, they started disembarking. So we were happy that ultimately now we are going to cross the Magellan's Channel, and it was a kind of a historic moment because Magellan's Channel was a very famous once upon a time. However, to our utter surprise, once the disembarking got over, the ferry went back, and we were told that now the ferries will not fly for indefinite period of time because the wind velocity was too much for ferry to bear, and for the safety of the passengers, we were just stranded on the jetty one side of the Chile. So we were stuck here for around 6 hours. It's 9:15 in the night, and because of the heavy wind, ferries were shut down. Now it appears that the wind has calmed down and the ferry has again come. So hopefully now we'll be crossing. We are late by around 6 to 7 hours today. Due to disruption of ferry, we arrived at Punta Arenas very late in the night, around 12:30. But our Airbnb host was very kind enough, and she took us in at very late hours in the night, and we settled down in the Punta Arenas. So these are some glimpses of Punta Arena town. Welcome to Punta Arenas. So, this is a small town on the bank of Magellan's Channel, and wind velocity is very high. Actually, we are not able to record any voice because of the wind. So, today we are going to explore this Punta Arenas. Punta Arenas is a very small town in Chilean Patagonia, and we just thought that let's explore some of these smaller towns in the area. There is a museum in the town which is dedicated to the ships that arrived from Europe, from Spain and Portugal, and the replicas of those ships are kept here for the public to see which type of ship they had come. These Europeans had come to this area. We are at a museum of ships, and this is the replica of ship that had the name was Victoria, and that was the first ship to circumnavigate the globe. The captain was of course killed in Philippines, but the ship had circumnavigated the world. It started from Spain and came to South America, and then went on to Asia like Philippines, etc., and then it went back to Spain. That was the replica, and this is HMS Beagle, which had come here, Patagonia, Chile. Good museum. Yeah, a small hill and a viewpoint of Punta Arenas. Beautiful view of the town. Not a very big hill, it's only a small hill. Someone has put up the signs of distance from here. It is called Signo de Mundo. Mundo in the sense world. So sign of the world. It has most of the country and cities written here with the distance. Walking on the beach in Puerto. Punta Arenas. This monument named Monumento Epulantes Goleta Angkor is prepared in memory of Magellan Channel takeover by the Chile, possession of the Magellan Channel by the Chile. So in memory of that, this monument is prepared. The ship sailed from a place called Angkor, and they took possession of this particular channel from Spanish people. Very nice sculpture, well done. Heavy wind blowing here because of the wind. These mountains are moving on the road. Punta Arenas is a very beautiful town with the very broad main avenue in between tree line street, uh, nice bungalows and very well landscaped avenue, super design, and they even have these benches on the road for people to relax. Super town on the line of Barcelona, which is this kind of La Rambla. Landscape on this side is much more interesting. Very old trees, old. One more short bus journey, and we arrived at Puerto Natales. So from Punta Arenas, it was hardly 3 hours journey, and let me tell you, the staff of the bus was really helpful, and the buses were comfortable. So there was no issue traveling by bus in this region. These Punta Arenas and Puerto Natales, both the towns are not much populated. The people have just started coming here, and the towns are still developing. So, not much of a public transport system out here. And the wind velocity in this area is very high, and it's cold, but not as much cold as in Ushuaia. But the scenery is really breathtaking, and our visit was just worth it. Initial idea of coming to this town, Puerto Natales, was because we wanted to go to Torres del Paine National Park. But we got tired because of our journey, long journey. It's already a month since we were traveling, and therefore we dropped the idea of going to Torres del Paine National Park. And we settled down in the town for a day and took rest. Typical of these Spanish developed towns. There is a church, there will be a football field, and there is a central place where there is a, in the center there is a garden, beautifully landscaped, and mostly it's a square garden. So Spanish guys are like these only, square gardens and church. And since these roads have been recently developed, these are avenues and street. Essentially it's a square kind of a city. One more interesting thing that we found out here is that people told us that all the dogs that we can see on the street, we just saw them. So they are all domesticated and they are pets of one family or the other. But when the family goes out in office or whatever it is, they just don't keep the dog inside the house, but they are let out and they roam on the street with their friends. So this is one unique thing that we have seen here. Natales, this creature is Milodon. And Milodon was a creature which was staying with human being in a nearby cave. The cave's name is also Milodon Caves. And it seems that human being and Milodon, they learned to live with each other peacefully in the same cave. So that is why there is an importance of Milodon over here in Puerto day to day. Is the remains of a dog. Yes. There was an English company who used to export wool and sheep and animal products from this dog to England. Uh, Now uh, the company is defunct since 1932 and uh, it was taken over by some local company, but it did not survive also. And this was a warehouse in which before the export the goods used to be stored. Local kids practicing about the carnival. Children practicing for the carnival. Some guys are doing fishing on this small jetty. Terrible wind, like 45 kilometers per hour. Just the view of coastal boardwalk. A promenade. From the ferry pier, ferries goes to Puerto Montt. That is our next destination. We never knew, otherwise we would have gone by ferry only. flight has costed us around $400. This could have been cheaper and better alternative. A nice art installation along the skating rink and for the cycles, mountain bikes. Sunny day. This place, Puerto Natales, has a beautiful art installations, superb walkway. This is another art installation, and there is an area for children to do skating, etc. And of course, backwater of Pacific Ocean. What a beautiful place this is. Another art installation on this beautiful promenade, Puerto Natales. Lovely place, they have beautified it.